To see now?
Yeah.
Okay, just go through this guy's videos because he has created a lot of videos. Okay, so Java, he discussed Java also. Okay, so it's good if you follow a couple of things so that you will be more clear. So what is happening?
Yeah. He
Okay,
discussed best line by line.
line by line.
Yeah. Okay then.
Okay,
Yeah.
see whatever he says, he'll type over there.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay, so maybe I'll message you. Because each of his video will be more than an hour, so you should have really patience.
So he's covering every part of Selenium, right?
Yeah, part of Selenium, testing, Java, everything. No, not testing completely because you have some other videos also for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so other things will be whatever we discussed, but he'll be more in detailed way.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll wait for others. So
So
how
in
about Vinay?
advanced level, they discuss advanced Java,
No, he
right?
has not. Come again?
Whenever they discuss advanced topics, they will discuss advanced core Java.
You mean to say
I mean, like
Selenium?
for Selenium, there's we need advanced Java, right?
Not really required. If you are means not confident, if you are okay with core Java,
Yeah.
so that is sufficient. So just see here what are the things he has covered.
Yeah.
So what is means what is required for the Selenium? Then introduction, then structure and syntax. So you have for any programming language, right?
Yeah.
And you know what are the variables and operators, then conditional and loop statements,
Yeah.
and strings and arrays, then how to handle the files,
Okay.
and couple of things you can create your own the methods, and you can find some built-in methods. Okay, and
Until 15, it doesn't start any in Selenium, right?
yeah,
Okay.
so no, I'll request some other guy also for means for especially for you guys. We have some Java trainer. He will take you about core Java.
Okay,
So
cool.
okay, if you are interested, you can continue with these videos. Otherwise,
Yeah,
that guy will
actually,
take care of it.
yeah. Suran recommended to join in the class.
Java class also.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
he recommended to join every class, but I don't have time.
Okay, yeah, I can understand. Okay, so these are the what is that properties of Java: inheritance, polymorphism.
Yeah, these are the important topics, right?
Yeah, exactly, encapsulation. Okay, these three are very very important. So they say it as PIE: polymorphism, inheritance, and encapsulation.
Okay. We use these topics in advanced level of Selenium, right?
No, what I can say, yes,
Because till now we
yes,
are
yes,
using, we don't use, yeah.
exactly, exactly. Hmm? Fine,
And I checked then the code in Firefox rest is working.
it's working, right?
Yeah, it's
So
working.
I thought of showing you guys actually. Yeah.
I tried many times on Google Chrome, it's not working, so I got confused. I seeing your videos once again, it's not going to that.
Yeah, yeah, correct, correct. Okay, so that is the reason I have degraded my Firefox version. So earlier it was for 4.8, version 4.8. Now I have reduced
Yeah.
it to 4.3 or 4.5, I think.
Okay.
Okay, then so let's wait for Tejashwini. Then we'll continue. And how about Vinay? Vinay, are you
Hello?
there?
Yes, Suraj, yes, I'm there. Actually, I'm sending this link actually. People,
No, your voice
uh,
is very low, Vinay.
hello? Hello, Suresh?
Yeah, now
Can you hear
it's
me now?
yeah, it's okay now. Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes.
So how are the things?
Yeah, things are okay, Suresh. So,
Okay,
yeah.
fine.
Today I applied for one a company with Facets experience. Like they want
Which
some
one?
Facets background. Facets with ETL.
No, I did not get
Like
actually.
means Facets with ETL experience.
Paysets, okay, okay. With
Yeah.
ETL
So I
background.
just sent with ETL background,
Okay,
Informatica background.
okay, okay. Good, good, good. Yeah. Okay, we'll continue. Trilok has asked one thing like when I do right click on my Google, I'm unable to see whether it is going to the new tab or new window. So what I did here, so I just used Firefox because in Google it is not working. Okay, so better use Firefox. When I degraded my version, Firefox version to 4.3 or 4.5, then it is executing. So let me show you. So as of now, I'm just doing in the new tab, not new window. I'm using new tab. Let's see whether it is new tab or new window. What happened? Yeah. So do not worry about this one. I have some problem with Skype extension. Hmm. It looks like whenever I am trying to show you guys, it's giving an error, right?
Yeah.
So it is happening in the new tab, right?
Yeah.
See here about Google. Okay, you can find here. Okay, so that is one thing. Now, so we were discussing about frames, and before going to that, I'll give one assignment to you guys. So go to this website, Citrus Pay. So what you need to do is you just should log in on consumer login. Once you log in, you should provide your email ID and password. That's it. Anything, any information you just pass in over to here. So that is first assignment. Next one, News 360. So observe clearly here. So in News 360, what you need to do is, so first do not click on this one. So first click on start reading. Click on start reading, and now you get an window. So on this window, now you can see sign in with email. So click on this one. So after you get this window, then click on sign up. So once you give sign up, then mention your email, password, confirm password, and sign up. So this is the task. Can you guys do?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Suresh,
yeah,
uh, like you said, the process, it comes under test cases or scenarios.
which one? See,
The
this is the
process, the whole
scenario.
process.
Scenario is what you need to do is, so you should click on start reading, then
Um,
go with sign in with email, then do sign up. That's it. So for
yeah,
this
this is a scenario, right?
scenario, this is the scenario, high level scenario I can say.
Okay, but then what is test case
So
exactly?
now you have to do, okay, whether I clicked it properly or not. Okay, once I
Okay.
click this one, sorry guys. So remember, see here, when I click again, start reading, see what is happening. It is giving the final window, but that is not my case. Refresh this one. See now, start reading. See, now this window should come. So when I see test case is, when I click start reading, a window has to appear. And in this window, again test case is, click on. So you should say that it should give message this one, so that everyone can aware. So we cannot say that okay, so we, when I click start reading, it will give one window. No, after giving window it should display this message. Once it displayed this message, now another test case is, click on sign in with email. So once you click this one, now see your text is the same thing. Okay, now see that whether you have sign up link is active or not. So it is active. So now click on sign up. Okay, now start, see everywhere it is the same message, right? The message is
Yeah.
not means changed.
Actually, in my software testing class, they represented test case as like input, the given data, input data, they're calling test cases.
Come again, come again.
The data which are we giving as inputs, they're calling that the input as test cases.
See, the low level the low level of your testing is a test case. The
Okay.
lowest level. So we can say the lowest level of your testing is a test case.
Okay.
So always the scenarios we say on the high level. Okay, test cases are on the low level. See, I'll just say to you, okay, you go to Mumbai. So what do you do? So that is your scenario.
I just book a ticket and
Yeah. So all these things are your test cases. For the every test case, you should need some input, right?
yeah,
So you need some input and you are expecting something, and when you expect something, you will get some actual, right?
yeah,
Then your expected and actual should be same. Otherwise, it is failed.
yes.
Okay. So your actual is not meeting the expected one. It's a failed one. Clear now the test case?
Yeah. So we
Okay.
represent then the test cases failed, right?
Correct. So if it is not matching, fail.
Yeah.
Okay. Now see, I have one scenario recently asked in an interview. See, my test window is 3 weeks. So maybe developers, maybe they will ask for the developers also. So we have test window, system testing window as 3 weeks, and suddenly couple of resources are not well. Suddenly couple of resources are not well and only 3 people are there. Can we complete the system testing within time?
No.
No.
So why?
There are no required resources.
Okay, next.
Members are less.
Okay, both are same, right? Resources or members are both are same.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Time.
Maybe the person, I mean, the available resources is having work assigned with other work. I mean, he's assigned with other.
Mm, okay, but maybe you may ask something, right? Like see, when you get
Give us some more time.
no, no,
How
he said
experienced they are. We have to find out that whatever the resources are available, how experienced they are,
okay.
and
So maybe I'll write all the things. So first is resources or members, their experience, and what else?
Time.
So
There's a less time.
Tejasmi said something.
Yeah, they are assigned with some other
other.
work.
Assigned with some other work. Okay. No, actually. See, when the requirements received by your manager, when requirements received by manager, he should ask the priority or the complexity of each change request, right?
Yes.
Priority or complexity of each CR. So how they'll give either high, medium or low.
Mhm.
Okay, some people will go with critical, something like that. So they will have more, even more. Okay, so based on that, first always we take care of high. Why? Because there is a high chance it may turn into so many defects. But this is also wrong. So why? Because this, when he get this priority complexity, everything he has to put in test plan and should inform to everyone, right?
Yes.
But this is also wrong. So whatever you are given answers and whatever I mentioned here, everything is wrong. So any guess, any terms, you have any idea? Actually, we have not discussed this one during the manual testing concept, but
So
we have
what is the
discussed.
question? What is the question actually? So
We
if
have system
a
testing
few of.
window,
Mhm,
which is for 3 weeks,
mhm,
and we have 6 resources.
mhm.
Okay, after some time, after 1 week, 3 resources
Gone.
not well.
Mhm.
Now can we complete?
In
Can we
time.
complete ST in time? Yes.
Yeah, so we have to basically prioritize our work here.
No, it is done
So
right
the
already.
already done.
Yeah, it is done already.
Okay. Um, so we have to focus only on the high priority things, and we can do the low priority things in the next release.
No, he is asking, no, you have to deliver everything.
Everything.
Yes.
Okay.
complete everything and deliver everything.
Then we need to work extra time.
No overtime. No, you should not use no overtime.
Extra resources.
No extra resources.
Take
No
my
extra
thoughts again.
resources. See, for that in testing we have a concept called exploratory testing. Exploratory testing. So the main purpose of this one is focus on testing first. Test execution first. Focus on test execution first. Then write the test cases. So what you do, you will execute the test case first, means you will execute whatever you feel about the system. You may be having some idea, right, after reading the requirements document.
Mm-hmm.
But just go with the whatever you are understanding. And based on that, your execution, you know whether it is a positive test case or you know whether it is a negative test case, right?
Yeah.
Positive or negative, or you may need more scenarios to cover. So based on execution, you may be knowing all these things. Okay, after whether it is successful or failure, whether it is successful or failed. So make note of everything. Then after that, you write the test cases.
Mm-hmm.
Now your job is very easy, right?
Yeah, because writing the test cases itself takes a long time.
Long time. So first finish the execution part and make a note
Okay.
what are the means inputs you are taking, and make a note and write the test cases at the end.
So the now the test cases should be written for all the for the failed scenarios.
Everything. So earlier we used to write
Okay.
the test cases in the beginning, then execution.
Yeah.
Now do the execution, then write the test cases.
But we may not complete every test case, right? Because we don't know. We need to study the requirements very well, right? If
No,
you
you have
execute
already
fast.
studied, right? See, that is the reason in the beginning during analysis phase, you have a technical walkthrough with the BA.
Okay.
So by that time, you know, you have some understanding, and because you are sending so many clarifications, right? So even though BA gives particular to a tester or developer, all the testers will be there, all the developers will be there. So why? Because these kind of situations may come in future. So that is the reason everyone will present during the walkthroughs. So clear now?
Mm-hmm.
And you may be knowing one more thing. So remember we discussed about ad hoc testing.
Mm-hmm.
So what is that ad hoc testing? You will not write any test cases, right? So whatever you feel,
Yeah.
you will do it ad hocly without any inputs, right?
Yes.
And if it is turned into some failure case, then you will check in the production. And if it is a valid situation, then you will raise a defect. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so if anyone asks you this question, so remember exploratory testing.
Suresh, once again, ad hoc testing, what it is?
Ad hoc testing is like, so generally some people will say monkey testing. So what monkey will do? It goes here and there, and whatever he feels, he does everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So same thing, ad hoc testing also same thing. So like we do not do on the day one ad hoc testing. When you feel like your testing is completed, when you feel like your testing is completed 100% and your regression testing is completed and you do not have any work, okay, you do not have any work, and you no need to support any person in the project, Okay, so by that time only ad hoc testing will be done in general during your 3 weeks scenario.
Means whenever we have time after the completion, right?
Yeah. So if you have sufficient time before closing your actual testing, then only you have to do ad hoc testing. But here the situation is different. For the exploratory testing, the situation is different. Okay. Clear now?
Means what we do in ad hoc testing exactly? What we test?
See, like I am doing some testing and you are from the different project. Okay, I'll ask, okay, this is my system, can you do some testing? So generally, even then as a developer or tester, if you are in the same field, what you guys do is first you will test it, right? Am I right or
Yeah,
not?
yeah.
So same thing, so now you will come and do some testing. When you do testing, so if it gives some error, so then I'll see whether it is a valid error or not. Okay, so some unknown person, like nowadays, if you remember, you may be heard or not, so many games are introduced, right, on as mobile apps or iPad apps.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now they are asking the children to do the testing. Why?
Yeah, we give reviews in like bugs. These are not working.
Yes,
Through
why?
reviews,
Because
right?
see, if I am a developer and if I have a test team, we may not find so many defects. So we'll ask someone to do it. Now you will get so many defects because they do not know anything. We'll say, "Okay, this is the game app, so play for these many days and it's for free for you for this much duration. So whenever you get stuck up, let us know. That's it.
And we are interested to find other defects.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So if you find some defects, they will give you something.
Yeah.
And
So today
actually,
only I was reading an article about a
big
Kerala
bounty,
guy who got
big bounty, right?
who, yeah. Right.
So if you go to this website, bug bounty, sorry. Okay. So if you try to find the bugs, lot of companies will pay so much money. But to find bug bounty, so if you know one testing, that is very, very good. If you know this one, security testing. If you know security testing, then you are able to find a lot of bugs.
Security testing is taking care of the data, right?
No,
The
security
client's
testing
data.
is everything. So I cannot say about the data. It is everything. Security means you should not give access to outsiders. See, if I have a website within the organization, that should not be uh, what is that? That should not be accessed by outsiders because that is within the firewalls, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and one more thing, recently one guy found a defect on Facebook. On Facebook, he entered in his account. He entered in his account, his own account, and he referred his friend photos, because generally we'll give some photos, right, where everyone can access. So his friend photos he is able to delete.
That comes under hacking, right? No.
No, that's what you have to find these kind of flaws in the system. That is the security testing. No, that is not hacking. See, I am your friend. What I do, I'll go to your timeline and I'll see what are your photos. When I click particular photo, I'm able to delete your photos.
So it's getting an option to delete.
Yeah, that's what. So generally you only should you will only get the access to delete, but I am allowed to delete some of your photos. So he got around
Okay.
$5,000 or $10,000.
And even we are able to save
No,
the.
likewise he almost got 1 crore here in Indian rupees.
Then we need to focus on the.
Okay, so try these kind of things. Say like Facebook, Google, and LinkedIn. They are giving so many these kind of, see, all these are your companies. You can find whatever is interest for you. Click and see how much they are trying to pay. Recently, Apple, I think they have introduced this kind of program. No, not Apple. Google releasing Nexus new version mobile. Google Nexus bugs. So they are given a new offer. So if you try to find the bugs, they are paying almost $1 million, the highest price. Okay, so
So we can do testing through online, right?
yeah,
Everything.
they'll give means they'll see what you do is just find what are where they are given the links and all the things and see how to access their system and do your own testing. So which is very good, right? But if you have experience on this thing, then like ethical hacker, we say ethical hacking. So they are given proper name nowadays. Hacking, instead of hacking, they say ethical hacking. Fine, guys? Clear? So discuss a lot of things. And I have one more question for you guys. Assume that if any of you say in an interview, you are working on Scrum or Agile methodology. So Scrum is part of your Agile methodology. So generally we have sprint 1, sprint 2, then up to something like sprint 10. Okay, so now what are the problems you may encounter? So or what are the generally what are the problems you will get when you are working in Agile? So,
In here we are releasing the products slowly, level by level. After module, we are releasing each.
come again, Trilok, can you repeat?
We are releasing the product in level by level. Like in sprint one, we release the small thing and then we upgrade in level two, like sprint two. So we
Mm-hmm.
slowly upgrading the product. We don't release the whole product in one time.
Okay, then you mean to say you'll not get any problems?
The dependencies will be there, right?
Okay, see, I'll write in clear. See, I'll write the test cases and I'll do the execution. And before going to sprint 2, I'll sign off. Now, sprint 1 is completed. Now I am going to sprint 2. So here I'll write the test cases, then I'll do the execution. Before signing off, I have to take care of couple of things. What are those things? Now let me know.
Regression testing, the changes or making any
Yeah.
functionality changes.
Yes, exactly. So since you are increasing your product, you have to do integration.
Integration.
Yeah,
Regression testing, right?
yeah. Integration, also regression testing. So main thing is here integration, because your sprint 1, sprint 2 should integrate together, because you are working
Right.
for only one product, right?
Yeah.
So the both features, whatever implement 1 and 2 should work properly. Okay, so we say that is integration. Yes, we have to do the regression also. Now, if I go to sprint 5, so currently I am in sprint 5. So now let me know what are the things I should take care. So we should take
So
care of all these
everything.
things. So also every time you should take care of your performance,
Yeah,
the load
performance
on the
load.
system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have to start from the sprint 1 itself. If you take care of all these things from the sprint 1 itself, you will not end up in any problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so answer to them, like the problems is, since we are delivering the product incrementally, so we have problems during the integration or during the execution of the regression and the performance. Why? Because your product is incremented, so that how much load it is taking, and sometimes because of increments, sometimes your product will be crashed.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to see all the things on the day one itself, so that all problems you have addressed in the beginning itself, or if you are not addressed in the sprint one, at least start from the sprint two.
We can't address all the problems in sprint one or sprint two, right? How can, because we are not adding all the models in previous.
Like see, when you write the test plan, we have to write the risks, right?
Okay, there is okay.
Yeah. So in the risk itself, we have to mention all these things. So if you mention properly, then so the question is like, see, if you are a test lead, he can answer very easily if he knows properly. And if you are a tester or a developer, you may know or you may not know. Means words you know, but by the time exact answer you do not know. Am I right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so be careful with these two questions. Okay. Now, yeah. So you know the assignment, right? You have to work on Citrus Pay, Citrus Pay login page. You have to enter login and enter the details, and you have to use News 360. Then you have to click on Start Reading. Then you have to click on Sign In with Mail. Then click on Sign Up. Then enter details. So if you are applying for any automation testing in Selenium, they will give these kind of tasks to you. Before going for the interview, this is what they do. So now clear why I'm giving these assignments?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So here when the new pop-up is opening, it's a window alert.
No, I'll not say, just go try. Just try.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, if it is not working, we'll see.
Sure.
Okay, first work on this one. Then once you work on this one, then you will get some confidence to work on this one.
Okay.
Clear, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so this is my some cricket match data, so where they have some batting and they have some bowling information. So I want to display all this information. I want to display all the information available either in the batting side or bowling side. So how to display? This is a table, right? It looks like a table.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right? Okay,
Yeah.
let me check. So click on your Firebug. See, this is my table. See, if it is a table, it will write as a table.
Okay.
Okay, under the table, then you will find TR means table row. So you can see when I give cursor on the TR, it is a table row. Under the table row, you have table data. So not the TH. TH is a table header. So this is header, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. So this is your data. You can see here 8138. So this is your TD means table data. Okay, now on each, so first my requirement display number of rows available. Then display the data available in each tier under TD. That is the requirement. Clear?
Okay.
Okay, so for that I've written some code. So everything is same, guys. So up to giving your URL, everything is same. So first one is you have to identify the location of the highlighted code. So this is your highlighted portion of the highlighted portion in the web link or the web page. So first I identified that location. In this location, what I need to know, I should know how many TRs are there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So TR is a tag, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, let me check how many TRs are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
One
13.
is opening and one is closing, right?
Yeah, so total 13 are there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so couple of things they are displaying none. See, for us it is showing only 6,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, but a couple of things, see here, this is, they have display, given style as a display none. It's clear now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you may be having a doubt, it is showing only 6 rows, but here it is showing me 30 lines. Why? Because in the code itself they are given display none. So it is internal something for them. Okay, which is not required to show to the end users.
Yeah, but that means 13 bowlers can bowl, right? I mean, as of now, only six are
No,
doing it.
no, that table row
Or it
may
doesn't
be
matter.
having some, yeah, it doesn't matter. So,
Okay,
okay.
okay, okay.
So now how many? 13 rows. So when I take tag name as tr, how many rows it should display?
Okay.
One.
13 rows, 13, 1, 3, right? 13 TRs, right?
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So now, so first what I did, find element, I have identified the entire bowling table location. So that I have created as a web element, which is a table.
Mm-hmm.
In the table, then I have asked for the find elements by tag name tr.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you have a doubt, I'll remove this one, then I'll write on my own. Then it will be easy, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, web element. then table is equal to gt find element by xpath. When you give the xpath, so this is your xpath, right? Okay, I given the xpath. So but you should give in the double quotes. Okay, so I identified the location. So entire location you can see here. Okay. Now, so I should identify the number of TRs in it. So how we can identify? Give table dot find elements. See here, when it is asking for the find elements, it is asking to take us list web element, right? So what I do, first I'll take list web element, then we should give some name, right? I'll give number of rows. So in the argument, what should we give? By tag name, right? What is the tag name? tr. So
Yeah.
this is it. So tr. Okay, so we are given tag name. So we should know the size. So to find the size, take the number of rows and use the size. Okay, let us execute whether it is correct or not, whatever code we have written. So just have a look here. Yeah, is it correct? 13 rows?
Yeah.
Okay, now on each row, I should find number of columns. So generally this for loop statement, how do we write in general? Remember how we write this for loop? So generally for loop you write like something like this. I is equal to 0, I less than number of rows, I plus plus. 1 minute guys, 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, Suresh.
Okay, the same for loop statement we can write in a different way also. So I have written something like this. Okay. Now see here, for each row, so we should find the TD, right? For each row, we should find the TD. Am I right? Okay, so using here, what we did again, it's a list. So each row, which is we have written here, because we have just taken the for the number of rows. Now we are giving the each row. So each row dot find element by tag name TD. Okay, so since our loop should execute, we are just giving I plus plus. Okay, so it will go up to your number of rows. Why? Because we have given number of rows here. Okay, so display the number of columns. So for each row, how many columns are there? Just display. So now I'll just uncomment and I'll remove this code also. So same thing,
Saving
whatever we have
column
written
saving
for the,
again array, right?
yeah. So why? Because each row will have some TD. Okay. The same thing, see here, we have written list for the TR, same way we are writing for the TD.
PD.
Okay, now we are displaying the number of rows. Now we are displaying the number of columns. That's it. Okay, to execute our for loop, we are just initializing I0, I++ instead of writing uh, this statement. Okay.
Okay.
Now let us see. So clear now what we have written? So just compare like this so that it will be easy for you guys. So this is for number of columns. Number of columns we generally refer as a TD. Number of rows we refer it as a TR.
So here in the just next to the for command, the web element each row column number of rows. What does that mean?
This one?
No, near to the for statement. Just right next to the for.
Web
Okay, this
element
one?
each row.
Yeah, web element each row column number of rows.
Yeah,
In
this
the yeah.
statement we can write this way also. Instead of writing this way, we are writing this way.
Okay, so in for we are replacing the number of
Like,
rows with web element each row. Okay.
yeah, instead earlier we used to refer I, right?
Increment we represent I plus plus, right?
Yes, exactly. So generally we used to give get I something like that. Remember, for each row.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right, right.
instead of using get I, so I am directly each row of number of rows means. So in 13, take the first row, each row, 1, 2, 3, like this, each row.
Till the number of it reaches the number of rows.
Number of rows, exactly.
Okay.
It's clear
So
now?
it won't increment automatically. We need to select I plus. We need to represent I plus plus,
Yeah,
right?
see now I'll remove this int and I plus. Let's see what is the error it will give.
Okay.
Okay, so now clear, right? Now let us see
Mm-hmm.
what is the error it gives, or it should not throw any error. Let's see.
Okay.
It's giving an error.
Because in system dot output there is an I. That's
Okay, I'll just give one.
initially, yeah. Okay.
So let us go and see in the Eclipse. So first thing is number of rows 13. That is clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, wantedly I have committed. So because first we need to see, right, whether with the help of I++ it is working or without I++. I mean I. See what
Working.
it is giving? 0, 11, 2, 11, 2. Is it correct? So we are really not sure, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now give this one, use this one and give I. So better copy this one and see whether it is correct or not. So for sake of that, I'm just taking it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Same.
Same, right?
Mm.
Okay. Now,
We don't need I plus plus.
yeah.
Right.
So now I want to display the content in it.
Okay.
So it's always good if you check from the both sides, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, how to display the data which is available inside this one? So Control C, just copy the same thing. So it's always good instead of you forget about what to write. Okay. So here, what is that I should take? Each column. And the each column, now what is that for each column? What is we are referring now? Text, right?
Yeah.
Text
Yeah.
dot get text.
Okay.
So now I should display this one. Control C and Control V. That's it. Now execute. So meantime, I'll close all these things. Okay. Come and check here. Which is easy in writing for loop? Is this easy or the whatever we are tried new one is easy?
The new one is more helpful in next level.
Yeah. Okay. See here. First row 0. So let's go and check here. See first row I do not have any TDs. Okay, and next row 11 are there. A Nehra, mm, A Nehra, is it there?
So what is the 11?
11 columns. In this tier we have 11 columns. So if you have a doubt, just check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Means each row how many columns?
Okay. Okay.
TD means number of columns.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so each value, so 8138, see here it has given 81381 4.75 1 4.75 1720.
1720.
Yeah, 1720. And like next one is empty, so it doesn't have anything, so it has not displayed. Okay, next TR is it is 0, I think. So it contains 2 rows, 2 TDs, but it doesn't have any data.
Okay.
Okay, so I think there is some reason why it is not displaying something and some not displaying something. Okay, so this is how you will get. So I do not want in this way my output. So what we can do is, so remove this one, Control C. Now give here just empty one. Just give some empty one. Print ln. Okay, right click, run as. So close this one. Whatever values we have received in a vertical, now it will come as a horizontal. See, earlier this entire thing was coming in vertical. Now see here, it is coming in horizontal, right?
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
Trilok, Vinay, Suresh, Tejashwini.
Yeah.
Clear, Suresh.
Yeah. Can you send the script, Suresh?
Yeah, sure. I'll send this notepad, also the script.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. You can write the script here. I mean, you can copy the script in
Yeah,
that notepad.
sure, sure. Okay, so that's about a grid. So we say it is a grid or table grid or grid tables, anything.
So can you show us one more example in the next class of this table?
Okay, we'll take another one. So not this one
Okay.
exactly, we'll take some other thing.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, so that it will be easy for you. So how this is working. Yeah, fine guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, can you guys finish the coding of this one? The first one is Citrus Pay Login.
Yeah, we will try.
Yeah, so just try this one. So because this is very
Okay.
good one.
Okay. Yeah. Let us first try the first one. If we
Yeah,
succeed, then we can do the second.
true. Okay,
Mhm.
so let me close this and okay, so tomorrow we'll take another example related to the table, and then we finally work on with frames. And if you work on with frames, just work on HDFC login. If you have, maybe we can access, right? So net banking login page with some credentials once we finish the frames part.
Mhm.
Okay, so we'll meet tomorrow same time.
So at 10:30,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, means we'll have around 10 a.m. EST. Actually, that
Yeah,
was my
10 is
question.
fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
10 is fine.
Yeah, 10 a.m. EST.
Okay.
Yeah, hello
Yeah.
Suresh.
Yeah, yes,
Hello.
Vinay.
Yeah, so when are we going to finish Selenium?
So my target is like if I finish frames by tomorrow and the another grid one, so we'll work on test ng only for 2 days, 21, 22nd test ng, which is very, very important. So where we can see some concepts of Java, advanced concepts of Java, which was asked by Trilok. and then we work for Ant. So better in these 3 days we work together, TestNG, Ant, another frameworks. So generally, if people ask you during the interview, so what are the frameworks did you work? So if you Google, generally we'll find only two things. If you do Google, we say data driven and key driven. Generally we say data driven and key driven. So we say only these two things, frameworks. But in general, we work with TestNG framework, worked on Ant. We have used data
Okay.
provider. Okay, then we have used page object model, page refactoring, and for the build management we have used yeah, so we can say for the build management we used Ant. We used Ant. For continuous integration, in general we say CI. So we have used Jenkins. So these are the things you should say if asked in the interview.
Suresh, under which topic we learned the Excel sheet extraction and inputting?
Which one? Excel sheet?
Yeah, we extract the data like.
Yeah, that is data driven.
Okay.
That is data driven. So in this data driven, so data using data provider, you will see what is this exactly, what is the data driven and data provider, then you will get clear idea. Okay.
And are you going to telling about Jira, like any test management tools to manage these scenarios? And
Yeah, that is what important, guys. I should check actually. So I'll check because Jira, so it is
without
not
that
only
we can't
Jira.
do anything, right?
See, it is not only Jira.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for the test cases, you should know Confluence. You should know Jira with Confluence. Then only it is clear about like your HPALM. It is exactly like your HPALM. Or
So
we
like
should,
quality center, you mean?
yeah, quality center, exactly. Or can we integrate our Selenium test scripts with ALM? So either you should know. So if you know this one means you are advanced. If you say I know only this one, you means you are a normal person in the market.
Can you tell about that Jira plus Confluence in later?
Not now because see most of the people will use Jira only for the instant management and sprint.
Yeah, for mostly in
Most
agile, right?
in agile. So for test cases means exactly for the test management we use only HPALM.
Any one of them.
Okay, so I'll show you. I do not have ALM advanced version because now we have in the market 12.0 plus. I mean 12.02 or the 12.03 or 12.04. But whatever I have in my machine is 10 point something, which is still is a QC actually. I think I showed you, right?
Yeah. You did.
Okay, so because when I asked for the ALM, the latest version is asking more actually. So that's the reason I did not opt for it. Okay, let's see
So,
So
whether
we
is
add
there a
to
major
some.
difference between the 10th version and the upper versions? What is the
no,
main
so
difference?
the work is same, but they are given more
Okay,
tabs because whatever
okay,
as a
okay,
tester we use the tabs are same,
okay,
but it is more user friendly and GUI they have changed.
okay. But the main
Suresh, we can.
functionality is same.
Yeah, main functionality is same exactly. Yes, Trilok?
Suresh,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, the test management tool we're connecting with Eclipse, right?
Come again, test plan?
Or are you means we are connecting the test management tool to Eclipse to run the Selenium scripts
Yeah, that's what, that
and
we need. Yeah, that we need to do. That I should means check now using whether we need to integrate with the ALM or we need to integrate with the this thing. So that is what my I'm just thinking actually. So that is the final topic. So do not worry about it as of now.
okay, okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So as question asked by Vinay, so in this week completely we work on TestNG and Ant tool, TestNG and Ant. Maybe I'll show you the Jenkins also within this week.
Okay.
Okay, so then only pending is data driven data provider. So I think POM page factory, this will take maximum 2 days. Okay, so it means by 27th you will be clear with the entire Selenium.
Okay.
Okay, then
So
I'll ask,
roughly another 2 weeks we can say.
yeah, another 2 weeks. Then I'll ask one of my colleague to take you the core Java, maybe just for 1 week, not more than that, because I do not want you guys to, but in the interview they will ask more on
Management
Java
tool when it
also.
comes
Yes, Trilok, go ahead.
the test management tool when we discuss that
No,
one.
maybe once you finish core Java.
Okay. So it is not important right now after completing this
Yeah,
topic.
yeah, as of now it is not important because you have to practice a lot, right? And you should know the interview questions, how to answer. Okay, so practice all those things.
Okay.
Okay, that maybe
Suresh,
that,
is there
yes, Tejas.
a possibility of telling C sharp with Selenium?
Yeah, it is there. C sharp with Selenium.
Yeah, yeah. Is there a possibility of telling C sharp and
Means you are asking me to take the class?
yeah.
No, yeah, C sharp. No, see, instead of C sharp, better go with Python because that is very advanced. But in the market, Selenium, so I can say slightly, most of the guys will go with C sharp. Why? Most of the guys will
Maybe.
go with C sharp. Why? Because they have a license agreement with the Microsoft.
Okay.
Okay, so Python, why people will go? Why? Because it is free. Entire, if you work with Selenium with Python, entire thing is free.
Okay.
So if you know any one language, so either Java or Python on C sharp, you can work on any language. Only the syntax is different, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so do not worry about it. Okay, so couple of people may use Ruby also. Some people will use Perl. So how many languages it supports? Selenium?
I,
6 PHP.
Nice.
So total how many? 6 languages it supports. Now recently they have started AngularJS, that is even very advanced. So you do not worry, you just go with the Java and
Java.
Selenium and other frameworks and any of one test management tool, that's more than sufficient, guys. And you have to say that, boss, language, see, programming language is always, see, like database is more or like it is same, the syntax wise, the name, maybe the namings will be different, right?
Yeah.
See, earlier days, if you talk about up to 2006 or 2007, people used to ask about the syntax. Why? By the time no one knows about Google. Means most of the companies will not allow to use the Google in the organization. But nowadays everyone is allowing. So you no need to worry about the syntax. First thing. So in interview they will look only about your solution. So
Concept.
how much, yeah. So how much he is into the logic. Okay, so do not worry about it. So my suggestion, if you are more interested, yeah, if you know about C sharp, go ahead, or better take the Python or Angular JS, because most of the startup companies will go with Python, or advanced like Google or Facebook. So mostly, see, Google or Facebook, they will go with Angular JS. Only Microsoft related people, they will go with C sharp. Clear now? But if you work on Java, means you will have a strong knowledge on Java. So that's what generally people will assume in the market. So the other languages, yes, they are existing from so many years. But why Java? Because you will get so much of documentation or help over the net, not like other things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Python. So that is also useful. See, whatever we write the code in Java, that will be done in one fourth in Python actually. So assume 100 lines it is taking in Java, it will be completed in 25 lines in Python. So you no need to like give like this parentheses, okay, or you no need to define something like this. It automatically assumes like VB script. Okay, so many means a lot of advantages for Python, but only thing is you will not get so much of help over the net if you work on Python. So you have to do only trial and error if you want to work on anything. Yeah, if in the organization already people are working, then it is always useful to you because they will try, definitely will help you. Okay, fine guys. Tomorrow we'll talk about another grid table and frameworks, sorry, frames, iframes, and we'll just introduce to test engine. Yeah,
Yeah.
fine Vinay, Tejashwini.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay guys,
Just upload this video as soon as possible.
see my biggest problem is I'll tell you, uh, I'll show you my system busy time. It's taking a lot of time actually for converting this entire whatever we have recorded. It is taking a lot of time. It is by 12 o'clock only I am able to upload. Maybe by that time it will be 2:30 for you guys. My main problem is this one, info and Oracle. Okay,
To
so
upload by
and I
evening, we
think
can watch it
maybe
once again.
by soon I should change my laptop because as of now it is 4 GB. So if I upgrade to 8 GB or 12 GB, then I can do things very fastly.
If upload by evening, we can watch once again.
Yeah, I think by 2:30 your time it will be available. So do not worry about it. I'll start
Yeah,
right now.
that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
good evening.
Yeah, at least you send the script before,
Yeah,
so
I'll
we can at
upload.
least go through the script.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Better. So first I'll upload the script. Okay, then
Yeah.
go ahead with the
Video.
video. Yes. Fine guys. Yeah. So this is day 10.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah.